Hey everybody. Hi, Catherine here. This is my fourth vlog, and today I want to talk to you about something that comes up a lot in my coaching, and that's this sense of rebelliousness. I just don't want to do it. That's what people say to me. Look, I know I need to do this, and I want to feel better in my body. I want to feel better in my brain. But then when I go to do it, I just don't want to. So I think this is a curious situation for women because most of us are very independent, very free thinking, and so, a lot of ways we have our own money, we can make our own decisions. We have a few decades behind us, so we're a bit wiser for the trip. And yet, I'm sure you've probably had this experience where you're like, "Eff it, let's finish off this bottle." Evan, yeah, give me that dessert and one more for the road, or let's have that bowl of ice cream at 10 o'clock at night, even though you probably feel like crap the next day. So when you do that, you get this rush like, yeah, I'm in charge. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing it because I want pleasure, right? And the thing is, it backfires because a lot of the things that we're doing in order to have that feeling are ultimately self-destructive. They're all ultimately we're shooting ourselves in the foot. It's the same way, like if you decided to do some form of self-care for yourself, but then you wake up that day and the time comes around when you're supposed to do this thing, like have a high protein breakfast or go out and take a walk or exercise or do something inspiring for yourself. And then suddenly you're like, I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. And I'm not going to impose some rule on myself because I'm sick of rules. And so I'm just not going to do this. Okay? So you get the picture here. The reason we do these things is because for some reason we feel oppressed or repressed or locked into a way of living that isn't suited to us. Maybe we're not experiencing the kind of joy we know we're capable of. Maybe you're not engaging your true ambitions in a way that's really authentic for you. Maybe you're not experiencing the kind of pleasure that you really desire, but you're too afraid to go out and get it or ask for it. It's like maybe you're this force of nature that we all have inside of us. In whatever way that's not being expressed in your life, you will feel a kind of uh, urge, of kind of almost unstoppable urge to do something rebellious. But drinking too much, opting out of our self-care, um, deciding to sit and watch TV instead of exercising, staying up too late, all these things, they feel rebellious in the moment, but all they're doing is they're keeping us in line. They're keeping us in our small little box. They're keeping us from acting in a truly rebellious way. If you look at it, everyone's doing those kind of rebellions. Everybody, that's not rebellion. That's the status quo. That's acting like a sheep. And so sometimes you have to say no to one kind of thing, like that kind of rebellion, in order to say yes to a deeper, a real, a real rebellion, which is let's do things that not very many other people will do. Let's do things that are aligned with who I truly want to be and how I really want to live my life. So those kind of rebellions would be like, for instance, if you're the kind of person that likes to stay up too late at night and then you can't wake up and feel refreshed in the morning, you need to ask yourself some questions. Like, be kind to yourself. Don't be like, okay, I have to go to bed at 8 o'clock, because that's just another rule, and it's not going to work. We've been around the block a few times. Rules that are being imposed on us are the first things that are going to get shot down, and especially rules that we impose, because we're like, no, not having any more of that in my life. So you need to be kind and compassionate with yourself and ask yourself, why do I feel like I cannot go to sleep at night? What is not happening during the day that makes me feel like something is not complete and I just have to keep going? What are you looking for? What is being stimulated? Are you playing video games? Are you reading, on your iPhone? Are you looking for that dopamine kick? What is happening? And what is it that you truly need? And because once you really start to poke into that question, you'll start to get answers. And they sometimes they may be completely enlightening surprises. Sometimes you know right away what the thing is, but that problem is so hard to deal with. You choose to stay up too late rather than deal with that problem. But ask yourself, how long are you willing to live your life that way? It's like this is the time for you to live the life that you want to live, the life you choose to live, not the life that you ended up with, right? So think about this question of rebellion and what true rebellion is. What's acting like a sheep and what's acting like a radiant, kick ass force of nature, right? And then reply to this email and let me know. Or go onto the Radiant Kick Ass Women's Club on Facebook, and ask to be a member and post there because I will respond to you. I will actually get back to you. And I do want to hear from you. This is something I deal with all the time. All my people that I work with deal with this. So you're not alone. And I'm really, really interested to see what you have to say about this. All right. Bye for now.